deep in the Carpathian Mountains, where the spruces pierce the sky like ancient spears and fog clings to the earth like a dying breath, there is a guardian who never sleeps. They call him Lisovic, and if you enter his domain uninvited, he will make sure you never leave. The Ukrainian Carpathians are not like other forests. They are old, older than the villages that huddle at their feet, older than the songs the Hutzels sing around dying fires. In summer, the ridges bloom with wildflowers and the air smells of pine resin and thunder. But when autumn turns to winter, the spruce dark descends. Mist rolls down from the peaks like spilled milk, swallowing trails, mooting sounds, turning day into perpetual twilight. Villages like Yablonitsia, Verkhovina, and the high hamlets near Pip-Ivan become islands in a sea of shadow. Locals bolt doors at dusk, hang rowan branches above thresholds, and whisper prayers to Perun and older, nameless things. They know the forest listens. They say Lisovic was once a man, a shepherd who strayed too far chasing a lost lamb during the great frost of centuries past. The cold took his flock, then his warmth, then his humanity. What remained merged with the wood itself. Now he is the forest's warden, tall as the tallest spruce, skin like cracked bark, eyes glowing faintly green like foxfire in decay. His hair and beard are tangled moss and needles. His cloak is woven from fallen branches and shadow. He moves without sound, yet every twig snaps when he wishes it to. He protects the balance, every tree, every beast, every secret buried under roots. But balance, in the Carpathians, is cruel. Strangers come sometimes. Hikers with bright packs and maps on phones, loggers hungry for old-growth timber, or foolhardy souls seeking the lost treasures of Dacian gold whispered to lie in hidden caves. The forest warns them first. A sudden chill that finds the spine even through Gore-Tex. Footprints that appear beside their own, too large, too clawed. Laughter low, rustling like wind through dry leaves, but no one is there. Birds fall silent. The path twists, loops back on itself. Compasses spin. Phones die without reason. Those who heed the warnings turn back and live to tell hushed tales by the stove. Those who press on meet Lisovic. One such man was Iv Nkaya from Kosiv, a poacher who laughed at old superstitions. In late October, under a blood moon, he entered the spruce dark with his rifle and a sack for pelts. He sought the great black stag said to roam the upper ridges, a beast no hunter had ever taken. The fog thickened as he climbed. Trees leaned closer, branches clawing at his coat like fingers. He heard his name whispered, not by wind, but by something wearing the wind's voice. Ivia Nkao. He spun, rifle raised. Nothing, only mist and trunks like cathedral pillars. He pressed higher. The ground softened underfoot, no longer earth but something alive, breathing. Then he saw the stag, massive, antlers spreading like a crown of dead wood, eyes burning the same green as the legends said. Iv Nkao aimed. The shot cracked through the silence. The stag did not fall. Instead, the forest answered. Roots erupted, wrapping his ankles, dragging him down. Branches lashed his arms, tearing skin. The fog condensed into shapes, wolves with too many teeth, owls with human faces. And then Lisovic stepped from the trunk of an ancient spruce as if it were a door. He towered over the poacher. His voice was the groan of wood splitting in frost, the sigh of needles falling in endless autumn. You took a life without offering your own. The balance demands payment. Iv Nkao screamed, begged, promised to never return. Lisovic only tilted his head, listening as though to the man's heartbeat fatting. Then he reached out one long, bark-crusted hand and pressed it to Iv Nkao's chest. The poacher felt his warmth drain, not into cold, but into the earth. His blood became sap, his bones became root, his final breath exhaled as mist. By dawn, where Iv Nkao had stood was only a new spruce sapling, its needles already tipped with red frost. The stag bowed its head, once to Lisovic, and vanished into the fog. Word spread slowly. Iv Nkao's rifle was found propped against a tree, barrel cold, no tracks around it. His family searched for days, calling his name until their voices cracked. They found nothing but that young spruce growing unnaturally fast, its bark faintly marked with the shape of a man's agonized face if you stared long enough in certain light. Since then, the locals observe the old ways more strictly. No one cuts living wood without leaving bread and salt at the stump. Hunters leave the first kill of the season for the forest spirits. Children are taught never to whistle in the spruce dark, for Lisavik might whistle back, and his tune leads only one way. Even today, hikers sometimes report seeing a tall figure at the edge of the tree line just before dusk, watching but never approaching. Those who wave or call out feel a sudden weight in their chest, as though the mountain itself pressed down. They leave offerings, cigarettes, coins, a splash of horolka on the roots, and hurry away. The forest remembers. Lisavik still walks the spruce dark, warden of mist and root and silence. He guards not just the trees, but the old laws. Take only what you need, give back what you can, and never believe the mountains belong to you. They do not. If you enjoyed this Carpathian legend, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your own myth in the comments.